can stand it. Good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to this evening's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lily. Tonight, I am here with Count Morbid. Yes.
No.
Yes, Count Morbid. You're here with us, and we're here with you. We're here together. No.
I'm against it.
You're against it. Well, also, Ion the Leprechaun.
Hi, do.
And famous Dana the Bogginess.
Hi there.
Hello. So,
Dana's not alone tonight.
What?
So Dana's not alone.
Oh my God, check it out. Flora is here like half an hour early. Hi, Flora.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing all right. I was just getting ready to tell everybody to like, subscribe, claw the bell if you want to get notifications of our future shows. We're clawing it tonight because Stormy is planning to be with us. She says it's so hot where she is down there in the Kingdom of Pacifica that she might claw somebody's eyes out. So we're clawing the bell tonight.
Usually it's just really hot wherever I am.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Are you just trying to say that somehow you're hot? Is what's happening right there? I don't know.
I think you should be here to refer to as Count Lipstick.
He is very pretty.
I did almost put that in my thing, but...
Well, I feel like before we have Flora explain to us why he should be called Count Lipstick, I am going to give a shout out to tonight's show sponsor, which is Platyfly Studios. Platyfly Studios sells fantasy-inspired clothing and accessories, all handcrafted by Kat Hawthorne in Indianapolis, Indiana. You can check out her most recent collection in her Etsy store, which features an assortment of gorgeous breezy skirts, many of which have pockets. She also carries a variety of accessories, including mermaid gloves, dragon scale dice bags for all your clickety-clackety math rocks. Yes, shiny number oracle rocks. She also carries, jewelry. Everything is designed with the discerning pixie in mind and with waistband sizing that ranges from 35 to 70 inches. So follow Platyfly Studios on Facebook and Instagram for information on their future sales and more. And with that said, here we are this evening. Yes, what?
That actually prompts me, or part of that reminds me of something that Count Morbid is going to drop some knowledge on everyone tonight, which is Count Morbid is going to tell you what women really, really want.
Well, that'll be a first.
Pockets.
So,
Pockets.
Flora,
Girls want pockets.
Explain to us why he should be called Count Lipstick, if you please.
Hold on, I want to be explained as to why Count Morbid thinks he knows what women want.
Gunthersaurus, Flora, you're interrupting Flora. She is about to explain a thing to us.
Priorities.
Don't talk on this show.
Because of me. No, shut up.
Because everyone interrupts me all the time.
I'm not going to
So
talk
I'm
to you.
heading home in the Land Dragon, and my daughter is going through everyone she met. And she's terrible like me at remembering names. So she uses stuff to describe people. The lady with the hat, famous Dana. The leprechaun, Ion.
That
Lipstick.
could be anyone. That could have been anyone.
Goggles.
Yeah.
And then Angry Wood
Wear
Elf
goggles if you're nasty.
Of course, the angry wood elf.
She was like, she doesn't look mad. So she was nice and beautiful, Wood Elf. And I thought that was absolutely adorable.
She doesn't look mad.
She doesn't
She
look
looks mad more often than you think.
Here we go. It's going to be...
Yeah.
There was a few others that I don't remember whose name.
Well, there's one that I'm curious about.
Oh, she knows Princess Lolly. She absolutely loves Princess Lolly.
I'm famous.
No, she's famous. You're very princess.
You're very princess.
Famous. Very.
There's a difference, see?
Well, we have so many things to go over tonight because Applebash was this last weekend, and Wow, talk about an event that had so many things happen at it.
That was
What
this
a-
weekend?
Yeah, it was. And
Where
even
was
though
I?
you were there, it was also like you weren't there, which is not that different than usual. There, but not. I
He's
do.
there long enough to get hit by an apple.
So
Flying apples.
so many apples.
We don't have that bean footage right now, so we're not going to
I
show it.
can't tell if he's trying to basically line up his pimp hand or block his face.
That looks like a lining of pimp hand. He's like aiming it or something.
I'm obfuscated.
He's just afraid of more apples flying at his face.
By the way, this is our after hours show, guys. This is not the show for your spritlings. We're just going to say that. So
I love that disclaimer is now at the beginning of the show.
it has to be, because by the time we get to the news, it really does get weird. And sometimes we don't even wait 10 minutes, right? So that's
I mean,
a
when you're
thing.
clawing the bell, I can see how
Wait,
that would be.
what is this? Uh-oh. This now I feel worried, because basically somebody has given us forewarning of some kind of surprise, right? And now it's just going to be stuck in my head. There's a surprise coming. Don't know when.
It makes
Could
you
be
grumpy.
any- don't know what. Mm.
Then she'd be like, "Was that the surprise? No, that was video poker. What are you doing?"
If you want something to be a surprise, don't tell me. I will ruin it, and not on purpose. Just accident.
What do you mean you will ruin it?
Like Tom Holland. She's Tom Holland.
Wait,
I don't know what that means.
she handles things the same way you do.
Everybody
I don't
drink.
I don't know who Tom Holland is.
Tom Holland plays Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe, and
There's like 20 Spider-Mans now.
Only one
They're
of them
all
you,
going to be in the
you
next
infidel.
movie too.
he
All
played.
of them will be.
At any rate, he's famous for giving away spoilers for the movie during press junkets.
He blurs
Oh.
things out. Yes.
Because I was just thinking that really there's only one Spider-Man, and it's Tobey Maguire.
No.
No.
I mean,
Well,
you're-
okay.
You're wrong.
See, Ion agrees with me. So one of the
Nicholas
things we
Hammond.
did at Applebash was we gave
Stole
away
people's lunch money.
we gave away the awesome awards to folks. We had a few awesome awards that we gave out, and the awesome awards are just awards that we give to everybody for whoever we determine has just been awesome and needs to have an award. So there was one person that was not there that was supposed to receive an awesome award, and I wanted to give them their awesome award here tonight on the show. That person is Balyanth, the water dragon. Balyanth, we're sorry we missed you. I know you were planning to come, and then things happened on the human side, in the mundane realm. Good things, of course, but they still took up your time. Curses. Anyway, Balyanth, we are giving you the awesome award of least likely to drown. And it is for being a water dragon of such aquatic acumen that she can swim not only for herself, but also for dank trolls discovering their lack of nautical nature.
Yeah, I didn't discover that. I knew that.
What? This is your award, Balyanth. Doo-doo-doo. And it comes with this very cool little, it is a name tag. So it's a pin that has been hand embroidered with glow in the dark thread by Miss Flora.
Surprise!
She always gets scared.
So-
Like, up close. No, extreme close up.
Yeah, she was not prepared for that, and it was funny.
It would have been funny if you did that while her finger was up her nose or something.
So yes,
I feel like I'm being called out here.
Gonna get your finger at your
I see her. I see her down there. Stormy.
Uh-oh.
She's
Stormy!
here to claw things. Does she have only one claw?
just the middle one.
You have 10. Look at you. You have your ears and some antler. What's going on? What happened
You
to
have
our...
hold on. She has her ears, her antlers, her pajamas on.
Is she transforming into a jackalope?
No.
I'm filling in for Justinian, so I figured.
Maybe she got bit by a radioactive titan.
Titan, it's your fault.
Titan's radioactive. 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 It's a song, right?
Imagine Titans.
Imagine Titans.
Imagine bunnies.
I prefer to remember the Titans, but that's me.
I don't get that joke.
It's a
Clashing.
movie.
That joke is clashing.
I get the Clash of the Titans joke, but I don't get the Remember the Titans.
You
joke.
forgot Remember the Titans, is what you're saying. You forgot Remember the Titans.
or
Just
I
so we're
never,
clear.
or I never knew. It's possible.
I'm gonna go with you forgot Remember the Titans.
What is Remember the Titans? And then I can tell you if I forgot.
Denzel Washington
Another
football movie.
What's it about?
Football.
Football.
Oh, yeah. Never.
I think it's about the first integrated football team of black and white players.
Well, I don't think I knew about the Titans to begin with in order to forget them.
I mean, if you were buried in sand for a decade, sure.
Have you met her?
There was a big rock.
Well, her head is not
upon a
under a rock.
time.
No. Your head's not under a rock or sand. It's buried in glitter. Not wrong.
Yes, once upon a time, I was in the crystal forest, and lightning struck the whole forest, shattering all of the crystals into nothing but an enormous storm of sparkly glitter under which I was buried. And it took me at least 10 human years to dig myself out of all the glitter, partially because it was really fun to play in, sort of like a ball pit, but a glitter pit. And then when I got to the top, I didn't know what a whole bunch of things were. Like, remember Clash of the Titans? That's how the story goes, and I'm sticking to it.
I just avoid anything with sports.
I don't know why.
I think if I watched a movie, it no longer counts as a sports movie.
Like, you unsportify things.
Yes.
That sounds like a superpower.
Yeah.
It does sound kind of like a superpower.
Also, it sounds legit, which is kind of terrifying in its own.
It's too legit to quit.
Stormy, you're being asked if that was one of your buns.
Yes, that's Titan. He is the main bun.
The main bun.
The main bun. The other
Is
one
it like your main squeeze, but that's your main bun?
Saturn just doesn't like to socialize. He doesn't like anybody.
Sometimes you have to squeeze the bun.
Is it weird that I want you to get a brown bunny so that it could be a cinnamon bun?
A cinnamon bun.
Tom Holland is also a cinnamon bun. Or cinnamon roll. Cinnamon bun? Cinnamon roll?
Bowser. Steamed buns.
I don't get that joke either.
He's a precious cinnamon roll.
But why? Why is he a precious cinnamon roll? Are you just saying
Because he's sweet and tasty and lickable.
I don't
Maybe.
know how to teach you the internet. I'm sorry.
You know, it's not that I don't know how to use the interwebs. It's more that I don't want to use it for certain things, particularly watching things that I wouldn't have watched if they were on the tubes either. So, I mean, So, okay. So after another thing from Applebash. So we had a prize of Applebash because we played games, all different kinds of games all weekend. And we had a prize for whoever scored the most collective points throughout all of the games. And after speaking, we did. Who said that?
Famous Dana.
Who's heckling me right now? Everybody points to somebody, not themselves. I see how you guys are. Okay. So So I wanted to announce who the winner was after discussing with Bjorn and Taryn and y'all Hammerhands. It was determined that, and of course, adding up all of the points that we had tallied from doing the apple hurl and the sword fighting and the Nerf munitions practice training course. I don't know, like all of the different things that we did. It was determined that the winner of the events, all of them together, was
Famous Stain of the
I
Bog.
always say no, it was Keen the Crow.
I won a game of chess.
You did.
Keen the Crow was the winner, and I'm going to show you
Ooh.
really quick what Keen's prize is. Keen is the winner of the cool Golden Apple Award. I'm trying to get it to a place where, like, there we go. Yay! So this is the Golden Apple Award, and if you saw our pins, all of them are wood, except this one is metal. So there it is. Pow, pow, pow. I'm going to show you guys, too.
There's
Just
no bite taken out of the golden apple.
Yeah, no bite taken out of the golden apple. But congratulations to you, Keen, and I shall be sending that via snail mail to you. I wanted to maybe share with you guys too. I have a little video of Keen doing their thing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes.
I won a game of chess.
Yay!
It's true. It's true.
I know.
It is true. Guess who I played the game of chess against?
Didn't you say you played the game of chess against Ion the Leprechaun?
I was so excited. There were so many ups and downs in that game. I was like, oh no, I don't want to play anymore. And then he said, oh no, I don't want to play anymore. And then we both kind of laughed.
3 moves later, I said the same thing. Yep, that's right.
So
It was fun.
did you do know that it's not over till it's over in the game of chess, right?
Oh yeah.
So I see, oh, yes, okay. I also see Phoenix down there because we're having a little special guest tonight. So I'm going to bring Phoenix into the stream, but I want to show you guys here first before we get to, hi, Phoenix, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I am doing great.
Okay.
It's a little late. Those chariots out there were back to back, but I got here.
You did, and here you are. Okay, can you guys see?
I can't see nothing.
What?
I see the angry woodwolf, like in a
Like,
fast
Looks like
pace.
she's about
Okay.
to mess somebody up. It's like, okay, I've had enough of this now.
Play button.
The younglings are down. The younglings have been taken down.
Okay, so the one in gold is Keen the Crow. And this was their first time being here amongst us Fae. And that is Terran that they are battling, and that was Keen that took out Terran. So Keen and the Angry Wood Elf were the last two left, and Keen got the strike. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to share. And let's see.
Wait, I'm
Very
noticing
nice.
Lauer looked super extra dead there.
I have the funniest picture of Squire Lauer. Literally, he's just laying face down in the field, playing dead after being hit with a sword, and he just kept laying there long enough for me to get out my magic mirror, to open it up, to point, aim, zoom. I actually took 2 pictures. I took a regular one, then I zoomed, and I got a closer one, and he laid there the whole time, totally still, face down in the grassy dirt.
You know, I hear his mother's voice right here. I hear it echoing. I do what I want.
Yes, there's not a force field. That's what I hear.
Well, Keen was a very prodigious competitor, so congratulations to them.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited to get them their golden apple. I think it will be a surprise. So, Phoenix.
It's not a surprise if it's up here for everyone to see.
Well, if Keen isn't watching, it'll be a surprise.
Oh, fair enough, yes.
So, what? I feel like somebody just threw the gauntlet at you, Ion. Haven't lost a game of chess in over 30 years. Of course, it sort of depends on what that means. Like, did you play one game of chess 30 years ago and you haven't played since, and therefore your track record is like 1 for 1, 100%?
Challenge accepted.
I'm kind of giving a little bit of a hard time. So I hear, Phoenix, you have something interesting for us tonight. Are you ready to share this with us?
I do, yes. I'm actually super stoked about this. So, amidst everything at Dryad's Rest, which was just a wonderful time in general, I did manage to snag the wonderful little puzzle here. And over the course of last night, because I was just frantically trying to get it, I got it to open. Yes!
So what is this puzzle that you have? Can you tell us?
So it's one of those cipher puzzles. Here, I'll try to bring it up closer.
There we go.
And so I was going through and trying all the different names. I literally went through all the clues that I had and was trying to figure it out. And I eventually finally stumbled across the proper name, although I know I'm going to actually butcher when I say it here. But
where did it come from? Before you give us our big reveal, where did it come from? How did you get your hands on this?
Tell us about these clues.
Yes, we were told.
And then tell us about the clues. Yeah.
So we were told to. So let me start with the clues then, because that was kind of in order. So we were going through, and there were a few clues in some people's boxes that we had, little bins and little secrets every which way. I did manage to find this in our wonderful troll box that we had earlier, and this gave us over in the hedge, and it just gave us a few little details here. Like this was talking about how this entire book here was crafted by the skin of a fire-breathing dragon. It is impervious to all things except for the pure magical energy of a fire elemental itself. So that's the only thing that can destroy this book, which I think is awesome. So we're just going through, and then I found this page here, which was called the Dragon Slayer Spear. If anyone can, there we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to embiggen it really quick here.
Oh, embiggen it. Embiggen it.
So that is the Dragon Slayer Spear. Got it?
Mm-hmm. So there was that. And then the next page over was telling me about the mouth of Malda, the guard of the gate. Beyond her maw is the maze. So I got that one there. I don't know if is that coming through? There we go. Not as fuzzy. Ta-da! And then finally was this interesting little code one. I haven't figured this out yet, so I'm trying to figure out if this goes with another part to it. But what I liked is that it had these tiny little red pieces in. I'm trying to think of maybe there's like some kind of hidden code somewhere on these two. But this one's kind of interesting. It says that looks like an ingredients list of some kind, maybe a spell or a potion. 1 cup's water and 7 to 10 drops of sunset. Not sunlight, sunset. So I was
that's how you make my beard oil, man.
That's how you make
how did I get your recipe? Does it work?
I'm pretty sure you stole it from the pants I was running around wearing on my head.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there were a lot of things going on, a lot of shenanigans.
There was tons.
I'm pretty sure those weren't pants.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
They were a mimic.
Oh gosh, it was trying to eat you?
I was mimicking wearing someone else's pants on my head?
Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, that could be right. I don't know. Mimics are nasty little things.
So that was part of the clues. Am I interrupting?
Yes, that was part of the clues. The last part here, which I found interesting, was this one,
which says to solve the riddle of, I guess I would say Eustace, is to
Confucius.
the spear. Confucius, to solve the riddle of Confucius is to quell the
man
spear
who's
of blue.
to bed with itchy ass, wake up with smelly fingers.
Yes, but Eustace, beautiful Eustace right there. Ooh, if I can get over there. That was the code word that allowed me to open it. Although there were
what was funny about that? There was a little dragon was looking all over for that thing.
I know.
All over.
I know. I found it the last night before we were there because somehow, I don't know how, it was in between me chatting with Lolly when Count Morbid came over, and the next night that all of a sudden there's this puzzle box in my tent, and I'm like, oh, wonder how I got this. And so I just kind of
Did
played
you
a
make
little bit
friends
of
with the
some
goblin?
fairy trickiness. I did, yes.
I
Okay,
got
Made
asked
friends with a
where it was,
goblin
and
and
I
a
didn't
troll.
know. Well, so you open it up. So let's see the opening trick and what's inside of it.
Oh, you're gonna make me open it again. Okay, hold on.
I think you need to put it into the lament configuration.
That one summons less nice things, I think.
We've waited an eternity to experience your flesh.
I was gonna say it's probably not as nice as my summon water monster that I had though.
Inspector Gadget there, Gunther.
That thing was so
Yeah,
cute.
Dr. Claw came out for a second, was Hellraiser. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a secret song at the center of the earth. It is the sound of flesh on razors.
Next time, Gadget.
Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
Yeah, by the way, I just want to point out that Fairy Princess Lolly does not remember the Titans, but definitely does remember the lament configuration.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I
She's
just
got
want to
her-
get eaten last.
She's got her priorities straight. That's all I'm saying.
I was gonna say it's
Did you get
actually opened at this point.
Oh,
Ta-da!
yes, okay.
Yes,
Yes!
and then it's got this
It's
cute
a
little heart
heart!
configuration. I thought that was adorable. But what came out was the most important part here. We have the maze of Moolah. Ooh,
Moolah?
right higher. Yes, I wish it. Yeah,
Aaron?
Moolah. Give me that Moolah. Yes.
It's a dragon named Moolah.
Yeah.
That is epic.
I assume that's because if we had done a dragon named Mushu, there would be some copyright infringement issues. So Moolah seems perfect.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We did not have Tinkerbell on the show weeks ago.
Oh no, not at all. So yeah, that's what I have here, and then I just got to figure out the maze. I just haven't gotten that far yet. So
amazing.
Dad jokes are best jokes.
Dad jokes are best jokes. So now tomorrow we have a hedge gathering in our Discord.
Oh yeah.
Portal. So are you putting these things back into the troll box for everybody in the afterglow?
That's exactly what I'm doing, except for one little shiny that I like that I think I'm going to keep. I think I'm going to keep the ring. Ooh.
Wait, was the ring inside of that thing?
It was, yes.
So you know
What if
what
that's
happens, you know
important?
what happens to guys that take rings and put them on their hands? They're on a
Just
Well,
they
I'm just
become
saying
shorter.
Someone really liked this maze right here because they put a ring on it. So
They put a ring on it.
yeah, they put a ring on it. Someone really likes this. So maybe it does belong to somebody. I don't know. Am I a thief now?
Yes.
Did my alignment just change?
A little bit.
Now how did you come into possession, or where did we know how you got it, but where did it come from?
Yes, where it was found. Okay. So this was really fun. I absolutely love Dryad's Rest, and if our wonderful Dryad and Troll that own the property are watching, thank you so much for our time. I loved it. We wound up going and trying to hunt down the will-o-wisps, and we followed, I should say, all the way this trail that they had made for us. And upon the way, we were trying to find little clues, and there's this wonderful, I don't know if you guys have seen these picture boxes that humans have, but they've got these little picture boxes, and they've got a name, this show that I watch. It's called Wheel of 4chan, and it is the best thing ever. And so I looked at all the letters super quick. I was like, it's pirate. And sure enough, on the map for the area of Dryad's Rest, there's a pirate ship. So we started going after it. Just a little group of us. We had, I believe it was the Goblin and the Dragonling. I believe that we even had our Squire Lowry out there with us as well. And it was just such an experience. Lauer. Until we were abruptly attacked by some kind of a monster. Pretty sure it wasn't a troll. Going to say it's an ogre. I would really hate to
How big was it?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. It's about your height, I'd say. Maybe a little taller.
You were in the
crazy. You're so bigger than me out there.
You were in the group that got attacked by the thing.
By something when we were trying to find the puzzle, yeah.
I didn't actually realize that you had gone on the little will-o-wisp quest. So.
Oh yeah.
So, what happened to the thing?
To the thing?
Yes.
Julie, do the thing?
Your assailant?
So we had this really interesting human witch, which I'm actually really surprised that she somehow found her way through our fairy veil and into our Dryad's Rest. But she
how
had
witches
decided to cast a sleep spell on it after we had downed it so that it was no longer a threat for the rest of us. So we had a few people out there with some swords. I want to say it was our other 2 humans that we had with us, and thankfully they were able enough to keep us all safe and keep the monster at bay long enough for our witch to cast a sleep spell.
You trusted a witch.
Bjorn isn't human. Bjorn is an earth elemental.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
Genasi. Yeah.
He has very good complexion for an earth elemental. That's all I can
What,
say.
do you think they all have acne?
No, I just got to figure out his skin regimen because my skin, it's always like smooth and dry. And
He's an Irish earth elemental.
It's good exfoliant, you know. Does he use rock polish? I'm not sure.
The earth elemental uses a mud mask for his skin.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
probably got
somewhat
some charcoal
concerned about the
exfoliant.
fact that we had a stranger appear in our encampment, and that was Lark. And then you guys got attacked when you went on a will-o-wisp hunt by an unknown assailant. And Lark is the one who magically had the ability to put it to sleep.
Yes,
And
that's what magic means.
Yes,
heard
how
that-
convenient that she should be there to do
I'm
that.
just saying, you use a sarcastic voice to say that the witch magically did something.
I find
I'm
it
just
interesting
saying
too, just
that-
because
that-
she even had a shrunken head with her. That was fun.
Oh,
I
yes.
have that shrunken head, by the way. I believe
Oh,
it
do you?
belongs to Lauer because I think he traded Trolley for it, and so I got somehow left behind, maybe. But I have it.
It was
I have
left in the
Lauer's-
kitchen.
Yes, I have his shrunken head.
I'm just
I was gonna
saying
say
that I
yes.
was when the reports that were given to me is they couldn't find the body afterwards.
Yeah, it just kind of disappeared.
Yes. What happened to the body?
So we went further on to try to get to the chest or to try to get to the destination of the pirate ship before anybody else could show up and attack us. And we found the pirate ship and the pirate box. We opened it up, and that's when we found this inside an even smaller box. And then when we turned around, it was gone. Just poof.
So,
Almost like magic, right? Weird.
So, or maybe he had friends that picked him up.
Perhaps.
Squire Lauer was convinced that it was an orc.
An orc? That was
seems to
his
make sense.
professional judgment as a squire.
I would
Or-
certainly hope that it wasn't like
or orcs
Gunther's
and-
cousin or something.
Orcs indigenous to Dryads West. My cousins don't live here.
Orc is the other white meat.
So, I'm now curious. I'm
live under
curious as to
troll
whether or
or
not we could
bridges.
send somebody back out to find out to see if we can find this body. I sure would. I can't believe you guys didn't search the body. Come on.
Gotta search the body.
You always
Do your
search the
Sailor
body.
101.
You have to steal its wallet, no matter what
You
it
have
is.
It takes too long to type out "get all corks."
I was gonna say, I'll be honest. When I play
Thank you, Ion.
humans in households,
Thank you for laughing.
when I play humans in households, I tend to be the person that gives somebody else the inventory list.
I mean, how do you know it didn't drop any loot?
Well, that's what I expected somebody else searched it. This is what I wanted.
This is why
what I
you
wanted.
have to
And
alias
somehow-
get all to GA, and so you
Well,
can just
by the
quickly put it
way,
in.
congratulations
Right?
on breaking the code then for it, because I know that there was quite the effort to figure that out on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, it was
So-
a very, very busy moment trying to figure this out. I think
Well-
what was it? We found out there was over like 3 million or whatever decisions that could be made with this. Like, yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it was a lot. So I see our vendor down here in the wings, and do you have anything else you'd like to share with us about your little code-breaking adventure here, Phoenix?
The only other thing is that I absolutely love the trade blanket. Flora, thank you so much for my candle holders.
You're very
They are
welcome.
on display because I had to throw this together anyway, but I love them. Thank you so much.
But
And-
they did make your eating station look that much
Oh, yeah,
fancier.
yeah, just that much more stuff everywhere. It was great.
They really looked like they could crush a skull, which I liked.
Hey, Fennec,
Yes.
What do you think? I
next
wanna
time
do?
bring 2 crabs, man. I want one.
Okay, I can do that.
By the way, was there a second night of barter blanket trade market blanket thing?
No, it
Nope.
became a night of drunken debauchery instead.
What?
What?
And rocks. Lots of
Mhm.
rocks.
Lots of rocks.
Yes.
Yes.
Stormy, you're so funny. You like saw the word and you were just compelled to like do the thing.
It's like suddenly there's a scratching post for Stormy.
Like,
Oh, by the way, we got to do a thing right quick before we bring the vendor on.
all right, what is this thing?
But we have to acknowledge somebody's Bloom Day.
Oh, that's right. On a Bloom Day. So who was it that had a Bloom Day this
I
this
wonder.
Oh, look who it is! She's 21 finally. She can drink.
Yeah.
But not just Stormy, also
The
High
birthday where the
Queen.
horns come in.
Yes, no, the High Queen had her birthday. So I guess it's time for us to sing Happy Birthday. Are you guys ready? Happy birthday
No.
to you. Happy
You
birthday
live in
to
a
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to
my
you.
And I found a dead one
Happy
too.
birthday
Happy
to you.
birthday, dear
That was
Stormy.
beautiful.
Birthday
Amazing,
to
guys.
you.
Oh.
All right, Phoenix. I know that you have things you need to. Your Foxley tail needs to scamper off to this evening. So I love your glasses.
Thank you. Yeah,
How
that's
very
what
Elton
made me
John of
late in
you.
traffic. I was like, I need something for my eyes.
That's very Elton John of you. I'm just saying.
Right.
Oh, I guess yeah. He was famous for his awesome sunglasses. So
Also, I think it's the birthday for Martin Freeman and Bernie Sanders.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, there we
Morgan
go.
No,
Freeman,
Martin.
Morgan Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah, wrong Freeman. Wrong Freeman.
Martin.
I think that before we bring the vendor in, we're also supposed to spin the wheel of win.
yes, we do have to spin the wheel of win. Okay,
Yes, I will stay for the Wheel of Win.
you want to stay for the wheel of win? Okay.
No.
And you can't
That's
win.
he wants to see. Yeah, that's
All
because
right,
he
I
wants
need to
see
go
if he
close my
wins.
chicken coop.
What?
Not a euphemism, folks.
There we go.
She's actually going out to the chicken coop.
Yes, she is. I can't tell you how much I wish it looked like a spaceship.
Like the one on the road that we didn't stop at last. That is a huge list.
No, that's just the list from.
Happy birthday, David Arquette.
That's just the list from our
Hold on, Count Morbid. Do you think this is entertainment tonight?
No,
We don't
that would be
care.
entertaining. I'm not entertained, so no.
Oh, fair enough.
This is the rest of our list. Are you happy now?
I am. That's much better. Thank you. I was slightly concerned.
All right, here we go.
Wow, our Patreon got small.
Now, just so you guys are reminded, this is a spin for the awesome arm cuffs that are from Where the Wild Birch Are. So they are at Boho Birch, BURCH, on Instagram. Go give them some love. And with that said, let me find my wheel again. Submit. Here we go.
Am I on the wheel? No, I'm
I
not.
don't know.
I can't hear the wind spilling.
Meg Turner, congratulations. You, man, so close. If Taryn would have won that, I would have been like, Taryn, you're not going to wear those. Give them to me.
Yay, Meg!
Oh no, they got lost in the mail.
You know what? At that point, he just uses it for the next trade blanket.
Oh, that would be so cool. All right. Woo-wee. All right, then with that said, that gives us time to bring in tonight's vendor. I see you down there, Tamara.
Was there anything else you wanted from me before I leave, Princess?
Yes,
No,
your
go
lunch
away.
money and that box. I want that lockbox.
Go.
Yes,
Like,
I would like you to. I
definitely.
would like you to give me the puzzle and keep whatever its contents were.
Wonderful. Yep, I will do so.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Did you tell him that the ring was like actually poisoned?
What?
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 I know not of which you speak. Oh, so it's like it's here but frozen? I don't know what's happening.
Is it more frozen than the meat? Does it make you want to sing Let It Go?
Yep.
What?
Our vendor is so frozen that it makes us want to sing "Let It Go, Let It Go."
I'd rather build a snowman.
Does it have to be a snowman?
It's so frozen. We're trying
Hold
to
on.
find out.
This one's for Stormy. This one's for Stormy. Do you want to kill the Batman? Just imagine that sang by Harlequin.
I'm pretty sure we need to let Phoenix know that it's not Wheel of Fortune, it's Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, because
I was
saying it
worried
the
I
other
was
way,
the
it's
only one
just
who heard
perverted.
that.
But I think that what he might have been talking
Oh,
about.
okay, I see the vendor.
Oh, look. We have a vendor.
Hello, vendor. We can see you. Frozen?
Hey, my sidekick cried. I don't know how to be here. It's great to be here for a moment anyway. If I pop out, I'll try to pop back in again. I do give away item though, if you can see it.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
a adorable little
Oh,
leather
she's-
mushroom house that lights up. And
That's
my
pretty.
laptop is
Can you hear
to cooperate,
us?
so I'm trying to do it with my phone. Apologies for the poppiness.
Oh no. We do.
Can you hear us at all?
Can you hear me?
Well, we
Hello?
can.
Okay. Yes,
can hear you.
I can hear you, but
This is
there
a
is either
disaster.
severe lag or you're breaking up or a little bit of both. It's hard to say.
Well, we can hear them pretty well. So maybe we might want to skip straight to like their Etsy store or something if there's an online thing, because we can hear them.
Yeah.
We could, until you said anything.
Good job. You jinxed it, Count Morbid.
That's what he does, man. He's hip to it.
Sweet.
I'm not the one who had a shrunken head. I'm just saying.
Allegedly. But did you try to get one?
He doesn't have one currently.
Why
His
did
head is
all
currently full size.
I feel like I'm not sure what's going on in the conversation right now.
We're
I don't
stalling.
know how we got from our vendor to
We're
a shrunken
stalling.
head.
Carry on. We are stalling. This is how we stall. We stall like a plane.
I don't.
Tin roof. Rusted.
They did say they would be back if they dropped out, but I do like Count Morb's idea. So here is, here is our vendor's store. So, Flora, do you know how this vendor pronounces the name of their store?
I remember reading how to pronounce it, and I can picture it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
FAEodd.
Well, because there's a little note that's in the thing that
Yes.
says it's pronounced like huzzah. That's what it says, but I don't. It doesn't. I tried to puzzle that one out. So this is our vendor whose store name I don't know how to pronounce, but I know it's not pronounced the way that it's spelled. That's correct, right? I'm not just making that up.
Sure.
Sounds about
Count
right.
Morbid, why do you like that? They make obviously handmade leather face masks, as you guys can see here, and I'm hoping they'll come back here and we can get them in here to talk to us. But
Those look awesome.
They do look really awesome.
Is it Siren?
Siren is this leather merfolk crown.
I feel like we should. I feel like this whole page here would be excellent for Samhain.
One of them looks like it might be either aquamarine or teal.
Not blue, not green, not aquamarine.
Or teal.
Okay. I just read the name of the vendor shop, and it reminds me of saying facade, like a fake front.
Yes, I agree with that. Facade. That was what I actually had that thought earlier as well. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know. But this is their siren leather merfolk crown. That is pretty cool looking.
It is pretty cool looking.
And this must be all like hand sculpted leather to look at it. I really want to look at this cool elder tree.
I am Groot.
What?
You are
We
not.
we are Groot.
We are Groot.
Maybe.
This one.
So
This thing is cool looking. I like the one that's their little icon too, which is the birch one. But both of them are they're amazing. I wonder if they can make these so that they can be done for people with glasses. Wait, did I hear our vendor pop back in? I did. Hello, can you hear us? I see you waving, but I hear no sound.
I can't hear her.
Nope, I hear. Wait. Did I hear
Wait, so
you?
we get picture or we get sound, but we don't get both.
No, come back.
Well, her room looks great.
Wow.
It does. We see
All right.
tons of masks.
Okay, I have never had that many technical difficulties in my whole life. I am so sorry.
We're all waiting for
So
now.
I have never done a live stream before. Can you tell?
I've worked on
Anyway,
Tooth of Fairy
hi.
Princess
I'm
Quality.
gonna
I
give away
have.
this beautiful mushroom.
Oh, I want it.
But
Oh, I think that we're asking to maybe before we get straight to that, can we hear about you a little bit? Will you tell us a little bit about who you are and how to properly pronounce the name of your store?
oh, all of those things. Okay, first of all, my glasses are picking up all the light and they're really annoying, so I'm gonna stop glaring them at you. My name is Tamara Clamor. My little hobby used to be a business. Now it's a hobby. Is pronounced faceOdd. It's the word face and the word odd scrunched together into my own word. Because in the beginning, people said, "What are these? They're so odd." And so, in order to explain what they were, I used to call, when it was a business, I called it faceOdd wearable art masks. Because I started making masks shortly after the movie Eyes Wide Shut. So people would say, "Ooh, like Eyes Wide Shut," and I would say, "No, like Labyrinth," because they were very whimsical and fun and not at all, like that. So anyway, over the years, things have changed. I've shifted a bit more towards kind of woodland creature, more kind of mythical, magical beings, and I'm really happy with all of it. And it's a process, and there's been a lot of progress. And I'm really nervous now that I had everything like rehearsed and practiced and then it failed. But I just wanted to say about that, sometimes even in leatherworking, I've been doing this 13 years. This was supposed to be a bunny. The one that did turn out is a white bunny. It has an eye in the center of the forehead, which is not my painting skill. So I bought pyrography wood burning kit, and I used it on leather, and I tried to make an eye in the middle of what would have been a bunny's face, and because it was lopsided, turned out poorly. I just started playing with the tool, and then I just tossed the whole thing in the scrap bin until recently, and I pulled it back out, and I cut off an ear to make a little hair stick barrette. If I had more hair, I could show you. But anyway, then after the piece had been cut off, I realized that if I just shaped this, now it is this adorable little bunny hat that I never would have made ever. So sometimes when things don't go well at first, later on, they actually go better than you could have even planned.
That looks great.
It does.
Sometimes our best fails are our worst fails are our best learning experiences.
I agree with that.
I think it's funny that Stormy is so in love with bunnies, and yet you put a bunny ear and cut it off and put it in your hair. Just saying. And she's like, "That's awesome." Like, all right, I see where it lies.
So I would like to see some of these masks that are behind you on that curtain if you are able to bring them down and show them to the camera close up.
Or take
I'm
the
going to put
camera
my
off.
glasses back on so I can see what's going on.
Uh-oh. Did you hear us?
So also sometimes other things. My work is really durable. I keep knocking things on the floor. I don't know if you could hear that, but sometimes when I make a thing, I don't really know what it is at first. And so this was going to be a mermaid crown. Not so unlike the mermaid crown that just fell on the floor. Hold on, I'll get it. So it was supposed to be one of these. I was making several of them, but my edging.
Oh no!
No!
It happened again. It was just when it was getting good.
I know, I was so getting into it.
It was on the edge.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I request that we try to get this vendor on another time. Also,
Right, famous Dana, you're the pancake maker.
Hey,
I
keep
am.
getting bounced out.
Yay!
Keep getting bounced.
Oh, you were sad. You disappeared.
It's building the drama.
It's a
Anticipation.
Really fast again. So here's the mermaid. Here's a maple leaf. Super cute.
Come with
A
maple
dragon. Are there any dragon fans out there?
Yes,
There are.
the dragon.
So,
Nice.
What's that?
I know like 20 of them. It's crazy.
So this dragon is actually kind of cool because I designed it so that the horns snap out of it if you can get it to unsnap.
I don't know if I
So,
should
you could
gasp
wear
in
it
terror.
just as the dragon by itself,
Ooh.
or just as the horns by themselves, and they've got kind of a Loki thing going on.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
very
that's
variant.
kind of fun.
Nice. You can grow longer
I
horns
really
as you
want
get
to
older.
see this piece.
So, like, if
I
a friend
really want
forgets a
you to be
mask,
able
you
to
just
see
tear
this
your
one.
horns off and
This
you're good to
is
go.
my sort of signature design. I can't actually really hear any of you because it's super distorted, and so what I hear is a lot of perhaps FAE chirp, but not
That's-
actual words.
That's pretty much
That-
all we do.
That's how we roll. We chirp.
That's
We love
sound
the
like-
dragons.
We sound like that all the time. Yeah.
Hopefully you can understand any of the words I've said. I'm not positive that you have, but let me just show you more things before my internet hangs up on me again. So
She knew. She read it, Mary Princess Lolly.
Oh, that was like a cherry blossom dryad. It was so cool. What was that? Why? No.
have
It
we
was so
angered the
cool.
internet imps recently? So it's a
We haven't paid them off.
Man.
So, Ion, tell us more about your face. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Never mind.
Never mind.
That's the one we want to see.
We want to see
The
that
cherry
one.
one that you just set down. Pick it
Pick
back
it
up. Show us.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Yes. That's
Yay!
funny.
I love it.
Goblin.
Goblin.
Really care about goblins.
Ooh.
So my glasses are buried, but in the beginning, before the world changed, I very much prided on myself on my ability to make masks that fit really well over the top of glasses. And so I have several designs that work that way. Goblins
Wow.
and dragons and such. My tree buddy Snab. There used to be a dead tree. A dead tree standing is called a snab. And directly across the street from where I'm sitting right now, there was a tree, and a little hummingbird used to land on the very top of it in the summer. And so, because I knew that that tree wouldn't be there much longer, I made this mask in its honor. It's Snag. So I kind of feel like the spirit of that tree lives on in this particular piece that was also designed for glasses.
Aw.
So
It is
Snag
awesome
hangs
to
out on the
hear.
wall. That's something. There's this guy. Originally, I was gonna put white. This is hawthorn, the fairy tree. I was going to cover it with white blossoms, But once I put just one, I kind of liked it that way. And so I could always add more, but I decided to just leave it with the one for now. And, oh, my unicorn. Are there any unicorn fans?
This is so great.
So this one's not entirely finished yet. Thank you. The horn's not riveted in. So what I found out from wearing a unicorn headdress on Halloween ever since my partner and I have been together and we dance a lot, we partner dance. I have a habit of looking down, which is really bad when you're dancing with a unicorn, and especially if you don't wear glasses. So I try to not put his eye out. So far, so good. But also, I started out by making masquerade style. And I still do sometimes. And so I don't know if you can see the detail on this, but I try to make everything have its own vitality. So I use a very thin layer of metallic. This one has a couple of textured stripes. But everything is really durable, really pliable. I shape everything on my tiny little face, but I make it so that it will fit other people, no matter if if their face is small or wide. It doesn't matter because of that pliability. And the plastic, the Angelus acrylic leather paint is basically a plastic coating. So now it's water resistant. You can go out in the rain at Ren Fair when it's about to rain and people say, oh, but I don't want to buy it and wear it in the rain. I just pour my water on it and say, see, nothing is going to happen. It beads up and falls off. So it's very durable. Super comfortable. There are a couple more pieces back here I'm going to grab real quick.
Is that what that is?
So I decided to make a butterfly and then realized that I have no real idea what a butterfly actually looks like. So this is what I ended up with instead.
Ooh,
I don't know if you can see it. But
That's very cool.
Kind of
That's
amazing.
kind of like-
I really like it. It's very sort of
That is awesome looking.
moth-like, but also sort of skeletal.
I mean, it's very butterfly and also very Donnie Darko.
Ooh.
I get that a lot. I can make a rabbit mask that's white with like pearl with a flower on it, and people will stay like, ooh, Donnie Darko. I don't know. And then I say, no, not Donnie Darko, but but then I came to the conclusion that I just make them. It's entirely up to other people to decide what they are and what to do with them, because that's not my responsibility. I just in the studio conjure up whatever comes to mind, and I've made a complete pile out of them that you can't really see now, but there is another one that I really do want to share. So most of my masks are made from 5 to 6 ounce vegetable tanned leather, which is, it's not thick, but it's pretty sturdy. So over time, I've needed to find a way to work with thinner leather. And so just to make it easier for me, so this adorable little, I call it a shadow moth, is very thin. It's 2 to 3 ounce, but it's really cute. I don't know if you can see it very well.
It is. It's super cute.
Thank you. It's exciting to me that I can still make masks that are a little bit less difficult for me. I have some trouble with my hands these days. And there's one more. So this was kind of the beginning of the easier things to make that are still amazing. I was trying to think of a design that I could cut quickly for Washington Midsummer Ren Fair a few years ago. And as I was trying to decide what that would look like, the avocado plant in the corner dropped one of its leaves. An avocado plant leaves are about this big, and they're just kind of, basic leaf shape. And so when that fell on the floor, I picked it up and had my new idea. So it's just a super simple but really kind of precious little leaf shape. I'm really happy with it. I also decided to make a little mushroom. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to say, like, you've gone through almost all your masks that were on the screen, and so I was going to say, let's see that little mushroom house.
Oh, yes, and I can put the mask back up if you'd like. So I wanted to make a little mushroom box for a friend. And so I needed some kind of box bottom. And I have a tendency to take things apart in our house to see how I can use them for what I need. So it turns out that a spice lid was exactly the right shape and size. So I stole the spice lid off of probably the pepper. And I made this little kind of mushroom trinket box. And I painted a little kind of house design on it. And then I made a little lid for it, a little mushroom top. And it never really fit very well because I couldn't find a way to make the shape that I wanted, the mushroom shape. And so I set that project aside. And then later on, I decided to try it again by using one of the little LED tea lights. And so I came up with this style of mushroom house. I keep putting it in front of me instead of in front of the white. So this is the giveaway, and it's 5 inches tall. It's made out of leather. This time the little cap is riveted on so that it won't fall off, but it's also not a trinket box anymore. But you can change kind of the attitude. You can adjust how you want it to stand.
I love that the house has attitude.
And
the mushroom house has
yeah. So I forgot
what kind of light is
that
that?
goes to this, so you'll have to just imagine. Well, but this is the jumbo giant mushroom house, and it's built over an LED color changing cabinet lamp. So it can scroll through all of the colors, and this one's got holes on the top so that the light can come through. And it's hand stitched, and I made it look like a ladder because I couldn't think of a good way to stitch it that would make sense. So anyway, this one's kind of
So there's a couple.
It is very pretty.
Do you have a fox mask?
Thank you. A
Do
fox
you or
mask.
will you?
Interesting you should ask that. I just finished a custom order. I didn't bring it because the customer hasn't even seen it yet, but she wanted a teal fox. And so the upper portion, the ears and kind of the brow are teal. The rest of it was an Arctic fox. So the rest of it is white. And I painted it with an overlay of silver and then more white and then more silver. And it's sitting, when I walk in my front door, at the very end of my apartment. And as soon as I open the door, that piece just it turned out so ethereal. It just kind of pops. It's amazing. I'm really pleased with it. And so it's hard to photograph because it has so much dimension. And so I had it on actually yesterday, and I was on my front porch. I live in the city. And so I was getting shots of the different angles so that I could send to the customer. And while I was doing that, when I was looking at the pictures after, there was a little speck. And then I saw the next picture and the next one. It was an eagle. I got photobombed by an eagle in my fox mask. So I feel like that's pretty good cred that I did a good job with the fox.
As long as you didn't get carried away by the eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think this
Yeah.
answers this question, which is, do you make any custom pieces? And since it seems like the answer is yes, can you walk us through what the process for that is between you and the customer?
So yes, I sometimes do custom pieces. Remember a little while ago I was talking about finding ways to work with thinner leather to make it easier for me? In the middle of my first Renaissance fair season, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And so I have a lot of trouble with my hands. So the answer to your question of do I do custom work is yes, but there's always this caveat of I can probably do it, but I can't guarantee when I can do it by, or maybe even if I actually can. So I try to be very selective about what custom orders I take on, and I'm always very transparent because I don't want to say yes and then not be able to fulfill that. So with that being said, I also have a full-time job, and so I have limited time as well as limited functionality these days. So I've been exploring what I can do. That's why partly I'm super excited about the little mushroom houses because they use the thinner leather, the amount of shaping and such is a lot less challenging. So if there
very
is a
pretty.
custom order that you have in mind, thank you. The best thing to do is just ask, and I will either say yes or no. And if I do need to say no, I know a lot of other very talented leather mask artists that I'm happy to refer. So what I'm going to try to do, for a while I thought I had to be done. I thought it was over. I spent 13 years being able to make the best possible masks I could, and then I couldn't even make them anymore for a while. So it's kind of this almost renaissance of my own abilities and my own discoveries of how to proceed. And I do teach, and I have stepped away from that a little bit just because there aren't so many classes currently. And as you've noticed from my technical prowess, I haven't done any online classes. I probably will at some point. But I am always happy to teach people how to make what it is that they envision as well. And I use a lot of things to make my leather masks that are not at all leatherworking tools. So I use a golf ball for quite a few things. I use a plastic fork that I got on a Delta Airlines flight that is perfect for, actually I used it on the mushroom house. It makes this perfect little sort of texture. So anyway.
Well, I think your work is wonderful. It is amazing. And thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Despite our internet hiccups, it sort of brings us to the point in the show where we get our magic word for the drawing. So you guys out there watching at home, as well as you zany lot of fairies here with me on the show, suggestions for a magic word for this week's drawing. Let's go. Let's hear them. Put them in the comments. I'm being visited by a cat while I wait.
Sassy mushroom.
What? What did you say?
Sassy mushroom.
Sassy mushroom. Let's see.
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. That no, you don't. Flora, are you
pepper caps?
What?
Pepper cap, because these are started with a cap from a spice container.
Cherry blossom. Count Morbid. That's not a bad one.
How about masquerade?
Oh, masquerade. That's a good one.
These are all going to be. These would be awesome for salad. Like I said.
By the way, is that a mask in the middle still on the screen?
It is.
Okay.
There was one left.
There's one for a guy I forgot about. This little red one, and it's got a little fall leaf stamp on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That is the right colors for fall, isn't it?
Well,
so one of my tech challenges is that there's a lot of, I have the earbud microphone thing, but I still can't. Kind of missing a lot of what everyone is saying. So hopefully, what I'm saying isn't like out of sync of of what I think you're saying. But I'm gonna hang things back up in case you want to see them again.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. A little bit of lag. We have a second vote here for masquerade, so I'm thinking that will be our magic word for the week. I do like that one.
Oh yeah.
Probably better than mine. Yes.
Tech challenges, the magic word count, Morbid. That's basically asking for more tech challenges.
Yeah.
Like just invoking tech challenges. No. All right, you guys, that's going to be our magic word then, will be masquerade. And I think with all of that said, thank you so much for coming on to the show today, Tamara.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it was
nice having you. Very nice having you.
Amazing to see your work.
You were very patient.
Really appreciate it. Yes, you are very patient.
I'm not patient, but I'm okay with it anyway.
Thank you.
Yes,
and everyone should check out her various social media and stuff that we have scrolling along the bottom.
Yes, also in the lower bar, wherever you guys are watching from home, go give her the requisite loves. You know how this works. So I think with that said, we will bid you adieu for the evening. So I hope you can see us / hear us.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
I can't stop waving. It's stuck.
That totally made me think of that song. Like, I can't stop waving. I can't stop waving. Except for it's raving in the song.
I would worry more about the smile on his face as he was waving.
Oh yeah.
See?
All right, magic word. I've got to put that like in our little banner. So let's see. Magic word is masquerade.
No, here's where we find out who can spell masquerade.
Yeah.
I bet you most
It
of
should be MASKRADE, right? Or AID. I'm sorry.
RAIDE.
I said I bet most of us here can. I didn't say all of us, right?
That's what copy and paste is for.
So for those of you watching at home, after the show on YouTube, if you go put the word masquerade into the comments of
Now.
the video, you will be entered. You will have one entry towards tomorrow's drawing for the awesome light up mushroom house. And if you would like to get your 2 extra bonus entries, you can join the YouTube channel at any level and you will get a bonus entry, and you can join the Patreon at any level and you will get a bonus entry for a maximum of 3 possible entries.
Oh, look at all the entries.
Look at all the entries. Oh, can I say, so it's kind of like the news portion of our show now, but before I
Next
start,
week's drawing, not tomorrow's drawing.
did I say tomorrow? I meant next week. Yes, next Wednesday. No, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I will be in the hedge though, because we're having a hedge game. But I wanted to say we are also locked in for October 31st, which is a Sunday next month, for the Samhain Dumb Supper. So if you guys are interested in going to that or planning on it, there is the link going in the ticker to, you can also find it in the low bars, to RSVP and get yourself registered for that. Just like Applebash, it is a ticketless event, but we do appreciate your Patreon patronage, because that's how we fund our ticketless events. So but yes, I'm really excited. We're actually planning some cool things. I think we're gonna yeah, we've got some cool stuff going on. Not just the dumb supper this year, because there's a lot of desire to be doing some trick-or-treating too. So we're going to be including trick-or-treating in our whole dumb supper thing on Sunday. So I'm excited about that.
That way no one has to miss out.
I know. I really want to have a ghost hunt. But I mean, like a ghost hunt after we do all the stuff, not before. So I don't know if that's possible though, but it would be fun.
Do, re,
are you saying you want me to take people ghost hunting?
Everybody's talking at once. What?
You want me to take people ghost hunting?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess I do.
Next time, if someone asks you if you're a god,
that's right.
You say yes.
That's right.
That was a bad call, Ray.
For Mary Princess Lolly's edification, that's a movie called Ghostbusters.
Never cross the streams.
Never cross the streams.
No,
by the way, speaking of ghosts, and with a side of guilt, I'm gonna be a horrible person and say that we had 9 or 11 people watching and 3 likes.
What's wrong with you? Hit the.
We all need to go. We need to go like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
I'm not liking anything. I don't like nothing.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm. Ask Fairy Princess Lolly.
You like not liking things. You like to not like things.
I don't like it.
Candy.
She knows.
You really like not liking things.
No, I don't like candy anymore. It would kill me.
What?
You like it just doesn't mean you can't eat it.
He likes complaining about things he ought to like.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Like eating 10 pancakes.
I ate 10 pancakes. I am the pancake contest winner.
You are a pancake?
I don't think
Those were
he's.
good apple pancakes.
I ate Fairy Princess Lolly. I won the pancake eating contest. I had 10 of them.
Oh,
Okay, granted, 3 of them were after 9 p.m. Okay.
I ate 2 of them after 9 p.m. and that's because I was, kind of famished. It doesn't matter. I still beat him by 2, at least. On a bad day. With Harry. And your mum.
what about
So
the
where is this year's Dumb Supper Samhain Harvest thingy mabobber thing going to happen?
It is going to be at the Centralia Grand Ballroom and Hotel and Grand Ballroom in Centralia, Washington.
Okay.
Right?
That's helpful.
Yes. All of which information is on our Facebook page, the FAE Productions Facebook page. So
Is that where you put it?
You can find the address also. If you go to the RSVP form, you can find the address there as well.
By the way, sort of going forward and backwards.
Don't do that.
Since I sent a news article that I would recommend. It's very silly, but it's just because of the last vendor.
Where'd you send it?
To the FAE news chat, to our chat, to the thing.
Oh, I got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put it in. I didn't
It's
see
about
that.
the new monster.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm looking at articles now. I've moved on while you guys are talking to looking at articles.
You don't pay attention
We were talking about
anyway.
articles is what we were talking about, so it's all good.
I totally missed it.
And you definitely don't know what we're talking about. You don't pay attention. It's okay.
I don't pay. Yeah, when you start talking,
What?
that's when I stop paying attention.
I
I'm sorry,
noticed.
what?
And that's why he does that.
What?
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 Huh?
What?
He apparently does what he wants.
I do what I what? I do what I what?
I'm just thinking that I really want to read this Mark Hamill one.
Look on line
Find something
21.
it'll go with.
Look at the red one.
What?
Look at the red one.
What?
I see it. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
And I don't want to read the D&D one, but that
You
You're
don't
a
ever
monster.
want.
the
You
Hobbit
are a
one is funny.
monster.
Because I don't care whether or not D&D introduced a singing mushroom as a monster. I'm sorry. There's like a million D&D monsters. I don't know.
Yeah, there's not a lot of singing mushroom ones though.
That is because you have not played any of the other monsters with class levels in Bard.
Me?
No. I'm saying
Oh.
you could always have had a singing monster of any type just by giving it class levels in Bard. And then it'd be more powerful.
I just don't even know what to put with this Mark Hamill one though. So it's kind of like, okay.
Put on.
He is kind of like the chosen one.
Oh,
Mark
I'll
Hamill?
do this one.
How about do this one right here? Carl Sagan sued Apple for calling him a
No.
butthead.
So, okay, here we go. Article choices number 1. Wait, what?
You heard me.
No, I'm looking at the Loch Ness thing. Holy crap, we're gonna have to totally look at that. Darth Vader leaks from Obi-Wan Kenobi are here, and they're creepy as hell. Versus Mark Hamill Twitter. Mark Hamill Twitter likes his name, confirms viral theory as vastly true. So, if you want to hear about Darth Vader leaks, press number 1. If you want to hear about Mark Hamill confirming viral theory, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer. You guys better vote tonight. Let's see. What? Oh, sorry. Fennec says Carl got super skinny, and I'm like, he's what? What happened? He can't have got that skinny. I just saw him 2 days ago. Never mind. I get it. I'm with it.
Was he ever taking diet pills? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what he's no. Yes. Whatever they are, I'll have what he's having.
I'll have what she's having.
All
I'm
dissing on Frank there.
I had my cool cup tonight that I was ready to drink out of, my Sealy cup, and I put water in it, and then I went to go take a drink, and I saw that it hadn't been cleaned out from the Applebash.
Did you cry?
So gross.
Did
I
you
was
cry?
like,
Did you shed a real tear?
I didn't shed a tear. You know.
Can I offer a defense of Frank about why he's one of the best co-hosts? He never interrupts you.
Frank?
Yep.
You know what else he doesn't do?
You, Frank. I
Tell
appreciate
really
it.
bad pun jokes and ruin everything.
No, we like those. We like those pun jokes. Where are we at?
No,
Is
we
the timer
don't.
up?
No, we don't.
Uh-oh. We've got a tie.
Frank likes bare bones humor.
We've got a tie, you guys. We've got 2 votes for 2 and 2 votes for 1.
Likes bare bones humor.
Yarl goggles. What is your vote for?
I want to hear about Luke Skywalker.
Okay, Mark Hamill. Okay, so that's.
Oh my lord! You knew a celebrity.
Okay, Flora, which one do you want?
What would you like me to vote for?
I would like for you to vote for
No,
Mark
I'm not
Hamill.
talking to you. I'm talking to
You
Lauren.
never talk to me. You don't even like me. It's the hair, isn't it?
I would like number 2. Yes. All right. Ion wants number 1. Famous Dana wants number 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for number 2. And 1, 2, 3. That doesn't count. Frank. 4, 1, 2, 3, and it's 4 for number 1. So that is 5 for 2 and 4 for 1. Yes. Here we go. If it turns out to be short or dumb, we'll read the Darth Vader one. I kind of want to see them, though. I mean, I don't even know what the... Whatever. We can save it till later. Oh, where's my little share button? Here we go.
The secret is that blue milk should have been something Nestle put out for Nestle Quick.
What?
In the 70s.
What are you talking about?
Because in Star Wars, he famously drinks blue milk, and that was a Nestle Quick opportunity that they never took advantage of.
I don't even know how you got to that.
I have to go put the chickens in the coop.
I just, out of nowhere, you're like, okay, blue milk should have been a thing.
I also have
I
to
was
go put the
guessing at
chickens
the
in
theory.
coop. Hang on. Chickens in the coop we go.
I was guessing at the viral theory.
Okay, so Mark Hamill, Twitter likes his name and confirms that viral theory is vastly true. People sure do love them some Mark Hamill, even if it just means the guy's name getting mentioned by either him or anyone else, which is turning into a viral game of sorts. The Star Wars vet is trending right now, and it's all because he name-dropped himself in response to a Twitter user suggesting or daring that he could garner well over 1,000 likes on the platform by merely writing Mark Hamill.
What?
Mark Hamill. Mark
Okay.
Hamill.
He's like Morgan Freeman, only of Mark Hamill.
That's how much he's adored. So let's see.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to agree with the guy. He's Joker and Luke
Wait,
Skywalker.
sorry. I missed part of the story.
Well, I'm not going back.
No. I just have a quick question. Who is Mark Hamill?
He's the guy that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's the guy from Wing Commander.
Got it.
He is, in fact, the guy from Wing Commander, actually.
He's the Joker.
Voice of the Swamp Thing and the Trickster. Got it.
He's the Geiger.
Well,
see, you know what's funny is that Ion's the only one who knew what I was talking about right there.
He caught wind of her theory and decided to put it to the test, which ended up in staggering results, not to mention others getting in on the fun as well. Dude quote tweeted this chick and did exactly what she said, writing simply, Mark Hamill. As of right now, that same tweet is on its way to 100,000 likes and over 4,000 retweets. Mark Hamill, and now we wait. George Takei, really?
So Fairy Princess Ollie, next time you go on and post about what we're doing and whatnot, I want you to hashtag Mark Hamill.
I'm just gonna click this button right here and open up the Twitters and just retweet it and be like Mark Hamill.
Well, yeah, I was just say just hashtag Mark Hamill, retweet Mark Hamill,
You
whatever
don't
it
even
takes.
have to hashtag it. You just have to say his name in your tweet, and the algorithms instantly bump it up. So sure enough, the internet took notice and wanted to try it out themselves. Almost like a Candyman thing, where if you say his name, Twitter likes will appear. Some are finding success, like George Takei, who did the same and has racked up over 4,000 likes. This is crazy. Ditto for actor Ken Olin. Yes, that's right. People who already are so famous they need more fame, who openly wondered if the rule would apply to any schmo who tried this. And yes, his Mark Hamill tweet is also taking off, with well over 3,000 likes. Of course,
I'm gonna go like it right now.
Of course, normies, that is non-blue, yes, people without the blue check, are having a little harder time getting like love on their own timeline, which just goes to show a little Twitter notoriety goes a long way. Followers help too, but it seems this challenge is reserved for the Bird app elite. As for the OG, what does OG mean?
Original gangster.
Oh,
Really? Now I have to drink.
Was that directed at me or her?
No, her.
Okay.
Why? Don't ever ask. Oh. I can't. You're sitting there rapping half the time when we do karaoke. You don't know what OG is?
no, I'm not a gangster.
Clearly.
Oh my God.
You are definitely not an OG.
Well,
This is how Count Morbid and I become alcoholics.
I'm sorry.
Count Morbid's like, not me.
I mean, it's one of the reasons, yes.
Well, oh, fair. Okay, yeah.
I don't even know.
Is there
All
any
right.
way to post the picture that I just sent to chat? Because it's another tweet from him.
I mean, yeah, I can, I guess. But why am I doing that?
I don't know. Joy? Entertainment?
I have no joy. I am a joyless soul.
That's true.
Really, you're not an OG. Must come from somewhere.
Fine, I'm posting it. Just hold on over there.
Hold your...
I don't even get this.
It's Mark Hamill for Hump Day.
Yeah, it's Mark Hamill.
Oh, no. No,
Mark Hamill.
I don't like it.
When did you turn into Gunther?
I mean, he does kind of look like he can go on a pack of cigarettes. Just saying.
In my world, OG means original gravity, and is how we calculate roughly how much alcohol will be in a batch of mead. What?
Cubbo, quit
It's-
lying and trying to confuse everybody else, okay? None of us believe you.
Well, yeah, it's just another way to say specific gravity, I suppose.
The original gnomester.
I think that's...
Ion, quit trying to prove Cubbo right.
I mean, but he's saying is okay.
Yes, I understand. Human science, weird stuff that we don't believe in. Because we're fairies.
Okay, so
Is Stormy having birthday cake without us?
I don't know. Where did she go? She just
To have birthday cake without us, clearly.
Did she say that?
No.
No.
Oh,
She was probably
Gunther
like
is full of Gunther.
so probably it's like 90
She melted.
billion degrees in her room there, and she decided to like she didn't want to die from dehydration.
She's too hot.
That is
It's her
also a
birthday, it's her
census thing.
birthday
Yeah,
and she's too hot.
fair enough.
Hot damn.
oh, wait. I know.
You
It's the song.
Hot damn.
That's right. it's the not too fly for a white guy song.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on.
When you're hot, hot, hot.
Funk.
It's
got
Bruno Mars.
Uptown Funk you up.
Uptown Funk. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mark Hamill.
Bruno Mark Hamill. Uptown Funky Lightsaber.
Uptown. It's Uptown Kessel Run.
Uptown Kessel Run. That actually has more of a rhythm to it. Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster spotted on sonar as images capture underwater creature. That is article number 1. Versus the warming climate is causing animals to shapeshift. That is article number 2. So if you want to hear about sonar images of the Loch Ness Monster, press number 1. If you want to hear about shape-shifting animals because of climate change, press number 2. Ion, you started the timer early. Everybody go vote.
You fail. Too hot. Hot damn. Flora, shake her name. She know where I am. Too hot. Hot damn. Count Morbid raising the roof. Count Morbid just actually raised the roof a little bit. I just saw it.
The roof
is on fire.
The roof is on fire.
Dawn knows arsonist.
Something let the
MFer burn.
Dogs out.
Thank you. Thank you for not saying those words out loud on our show. I appreciate that.
Oh, you mean the words?
We didn't start the fire.
Oh no, not again. We did
The
this
world's
already.
been turning.
Okay, that's it. So
We have done this all weekend.
At Morbid raised the roof. The roof is on fire. We didn't start the fire, and so now whoever names a song title after that has to use one of the words from the last song title just named.
We are the world.
Let's see.
You are the world beneath my wings.
No, that's wind. Let's see. Oh, no.
Time's up.
Dang it. No, I was just getting into it. Okay. Oh, there you go. We had one here. Start me up. Da-na.
I was just going to say that, what a wonderful world.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Then I can go into Wonderful by Adamant.
I see 2 votes.
That kills the whole game.
3 votes for 2 and 1 vote for 1. I want to see the sonar, you guys. Loch Ness Monster is my favorite, and everybody voted for the other one.
Well, then just override it. You the princess.
Or just do it next. I'm looking at the shape-shifting thing. That's what we're doing. That's what everybody voted on.
That's what you get for democracy.
So diplomatic.
This is a democratic monarchy.
A democratic monarchy? That's not no.
You don't vote for kings.
You don't vote for kings.
No, instead you rely on watery wenches hurling weapons at people.
Strange women.
You don't get a say. You believe in gravity.
No basis for a system of government. You can't expect to wield supreme executive power just because some watering tart threw a sword at you.
Exactly.
But, I mean, I guess he could because he did, and it worked. So here we go. The warming climate is causing animals to shapeshift. Climate change is not only a human problem. Animals have to adapt as well. Some warm-blooded animals are shapeshifting and getting larger beaks, legs, and ears to better regulate their body temperature as the planet gets hotter. Bird researcher Sarah Riding of Deakin University in Australia describes these changes in a review published September 7th in the journal Trends in... Why do they have to tell you like a whole paragraph every time of like this person's whole name, their whole title, their whole place that they're from?
Because
you do that at the beginning of every freaking court. Carry on.
A lot of the time when climate change is discussed in mainstream media, people are asking, can humans overcome this? Or what technology can solve this? It is high time we recognize that animals also have to adapt to these challenges. But this is occurring over a far shorter time scale than would have occurred through most evolutionary time, says Writing. The climate change that we have created is heaping a whole lot of pressure on them. And while some species will adapt, others will not. Writing notes that climate change is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that's been occurring progressively, so it is difficult to pinpoint just one cause of the shape-shifting. But these changes have been occurring across wide geographical regions among a diverse array of species, so there is little in common apart from climate change. Strong shape-shifting has, boy, I feel like there's tongue twisting in here that's about to get me, has particularly been reported in birds. Several species of Australian parrot have shown, on average, a 4 to 10% increase in bill size since 1871. And this is
That's
positive.
inflation for you. Increase in bill size.
Yeah, put it on his bill.
Correlated with the summer temperature each year. North American dark-eyed juncos? How do we say that?
Funkos.
A type of small songbird had a link between increased bill size and short-term temperature extremes in cold environments. There have also been reported changes in mammalian species. Researchers have reported tail length increases in wood mice and tail and leg size increases in masked shrews. Why do their tails grow?
Don't forget leg day.
So they're out there with Bjorn doing leg day. The increases in appendage size we see so far are quite small, less than 10%, so the changes are unlikely to be immediately noticeable, says Writing. However, prominent appendages such as ears are predicted to increase, so we might end up with a live-action Dumbo in the not-so-distant future. Next, Writing intends to investigate shape-shifting in Australian birds firsthand by 3D scanning museum bird specimens from the past 100 years. It will give her team a better understanding of which birds are changing in appendage size due to climate change and why. Shape-shifting does not mean that animals are coping with climate change and that all is fine. It just means that they are evolving to survive it. But we're not sure what the other ecological consequences of these changes are, or indeed that all species are capable of changing and surviving. I mean, we know that all species are not capable of it because stuff dies out. That seems like a statement of the obvious.
Well, no, it's whether or not they can adapt before humans can kill them, because it's usually the answer to why did a species die out is usually humans did it.
No, I disagree. There are so many species that have gone extinct, and it's not because of us.
Well, okay, there was that meteor that one time.
There was also that time that plants developed and then killed 99% of all species on the planet because they introduced oxygen to the air.
I'm just saying, I'm mostly focusing on any species that has gone away in the last 500 years.
Well, you didn't
I should have qualified that.
In which case, the cheetah nearly going out is not our fault.
Wait, seriously? There's one that's not our fault? Are you sure it's not because of Cheetos?
Chester cheetah eating Cheetos.
I wouldn't have got that if you hadn't said Chester cheetah, actually.
Yeah. Flying monkeys. I understood that reference. Okay.
I get the flying monkey thing. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go with a strange form of so funny. No.
So, by the way, I understood that reference is literally a reference to something.
Wait, what?
What?
Steve Rogers says that in the Avengers with regards to flying monkeys because he's old enough in his time he got to see.
Yeah, Steve Rogers, Captain America is super excited the one time he gets a pop culture reference because it's like over 60 years old.
Wait.
That sounds like something Fairy Princess Lolly would get.
Okay, we're going to do these two because basically they kind of have similar sounding words. Article number 1. What if this is not magic? The Italian man living as a hobbit. And versus number 2. Ancient Gilgamesh tablet seized from Hobby Lobby by U.S. authorities. I just want to get that thing straight. Hobby Lobby tried to steal an ancient Gilgamesh tablet. I don't even know what's going on there. And there's a dude in Italy living like a hobbit. So if you want to hear about the dude in Italy living like a hobbit, press number 1. And if you want to hear about Hobby Lobby and ancient Gilgamesh tablets, press number 2. Ion, start the timer. Yes, that's right. I don't even know. Like, I want to hear about both of these, to be perfectly honest.
I don't, you know.
What? I didn't hear what you said. Was it heckling somehow? That seems like
No,
what you normally do.
I'm still looking at the articles we got.
We have tons of articles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. Hello, Taryn. Somehow you have made it here with us this evening.
Oh Lord, he knew how to use a computer.
He better know how to hit the like and thumbs up button.
Earlier, he said he would have done a timeshare with you regarding the armbands. You could have it every other weekend.
Can have what every other weekend?
The armbands he was close to winning.
What armbands? What are you talking about?
Sorry, Princess Solly, go watch the beginning of the show.
We had this whole wheel that spun. And
sorry, it's a pop culture reference she doesn't get because it happened in this show, and she can't be expected to watch this show.
That's right. You're too cool for the show.
Just an hour ago, we spun a wheel.
We can never get Fairy Princess Lolly to watch the show that we're doing right now. She was, yeah.
No, I don't go back and watch the shows. It's a cardinal rule of being on YouTube.
From an hour ago.
If she fast forwards to the show, she can find out what we're going to say ahead of time.
I do that all the time. Oh, the armbands! Those armbands!
You got there.
I'm gonna drink now.
When she gets
I'm
there,
done.
do we have to spit out the drink? I'm not sure how this works.
This is like you're supposed to take a whole fifth. What the heck, Lolly?
I don't know.
Yes, I know you don't know.
I got nothing.
Someone go back and tell us how long it took her.
That was like 3 or 4 minutes in.
Hey, Ion, you need to remind me, is the egg timer for like people to vote on the stories, or is the egg timer counting when Fairy Princess Lolly gets it?
Oh man, I don't know.
We're gonna need a
It could definitely be used for both.
You guys are not my friends anymore.
No, don't blame this on us. This is all you, Princess.
Whew. Okay, where are we at here?
Feel better when you do that?
So time's up on voting.
I have 1 vote for 2, 1 vote for 1. Nuh-uh, I thought I saw more than that. I have 1 vote for 2, 1 vote for 1. No, 2 votes for 1. No. Starting here. This was the first vote. Okay, 1, 2, 3 votes for 2. 2 votes for 1. Dagnabbit. All right, number 2 wins. So let's go pull this article up. Hi, DOS. Oh my God. No. Okay, excuse me just a moment. I have a cat that's being very insistent about being right here in my lap.
Well, that's because there's a tiger outside my window yowling.
Nobody wanted to hear about the Hobbit guy?
Just the hobbits in the crowd.
Okay, where's the Hobby Lobby thing? Here we go.
A lot of people have kicked the Hobbit.
I kicked the Hobbit.
Because they're quitters.
Shed my skin.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
But what about Second Habit?
What about?
Stormy's having second birthday.
I am so glad I do not have control over who gets muted and things like that.
If that was the case, we'd all be on permamute, and it would just be the Gunther show.
Just you and I on.
Wait, I thought it already was the Gunther show.
It
I don't
is
need to be muted
definitely
'cause
the
I don't say
Gunther show.
anything.
No, it's actually the Flora show.
Ancient Gilgamesh tablet seized from Hobby Lobby by U.S. authorities.
I feel like
A
they
rare
do
and
that
ancient
for
tablet
enjoyment.
showing part of the Epic of Gilgamesh, which had been acquired by Christian arts and crafts retailer Hobby Lobby for display in its museum of.
Wait, Hobby Lobby owns a museum?
They do.
Is that how you spell the word artifact? I thought it was ARTI.
Isn't
Does it actually count as a museum?
Has been seized by the U.S. government. The Department of Justice alleges that the 3,600-year-old Gilgamesh Dream tablet, which originated in a region that is now part of Iraq, was acquired in 2003 by an American antiquities dealer, encrusted with dirt and unreadable, from the family member of a London coin dealer. Once it had arrived in the U.S. and been cleaned, experts realized that it showed a portion of the Gilgamesh epic, one of the world's oldest works of literature, in the Akkadian language. The DOJ alleges that the dealer then sold the tablet with a false provenance letter saying that it had been inside a box of ancient bronze fragments purchased in a 1981 auction. It was then sold several times before Hobby Lobby bought it from a London auction house in 2014 and put it on display in the Museum of the Bible.
They have a museum of the Bible.
I guess so. The museum was conceived by evangelical Christian Steve Green, the billionaire president of Hobby Lobby. The tablet was seized from the museum by law enforcement agents in 2019, and New York's Eastern District Court ordered its forfeiture on Tuesday. The DOJ said that Hobby Lobby had consented to the forfeiture based on the tablet's illegal importations into the United States in 2013 and 2014. This forfeiture represents an important milestone on the path to returning this rare and ancient masterpiece of world literature to its country of origin, said acting U.S. Attorney Jacqueline M. Kasoulis. This office is committed to combating the black market sale of cultural property and the smuggling of looted artifacts. The forfeiture is part of
I think this is getting a bit in depth at this point.
I don't know. It's part of a whole bunch of stuff. Efforts to return things to where they go. Let's see. Does it say anything about what's actually on it?
Probably not, because it's Hobby Lobby.
It's probably epic.
It's probably from Gilgamesh.
It's Epic Gilgamesh.
who I totally thought was the bad guy on the Smurfs.
That's Gargamel.
Oh my god, that's Gargamel.
And all of us knew that. That's the funny thing.
By the
All
way,
of us knew it was Gargamel.
To address something both Lolly and I think Cobble asked, spelling artifact with an E is the original British English spelling. Or yeah, that.
Because they put a U in color too.
Yeah, they
and honor.
It was there to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't even approximate how they pronounce aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminium.
But
Like vitamins.
there's a lot of British
Vitamins.
Algae.
Yeah, because there's an H in it.
Yeah, basically it's a cultural spelling difference, or because I assume that was a British newspaper.
I have no idea. I didn't look. But
Daily Record, yes.
You know what? A baby laughter is the best thing in the world, unless it's 3:00 in the morning and you don't have a baby in your house. Let that sink in.
I'm just saying there's hypothetically okay, wait, where is this monster supposed to be here? Oh, that's the lake up there. I'm like, why am I looking at a field? I thought that was the sky at first. Okay, so this right here where the red is. I decided I wanted to look at the Loch Ness Monster thing anyway, so that's what I'm looking at.
Because she does what she wants.
And she
Right.
doesn't do anything anybody else asks her to.
So I guess that this little red thing is the sonar Loch Ness monster. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I don't know how
That's
sonar
it.
works.
If only
You
there
don't
was
have-
some way to figure out what the article said.
Like, why would they give you 25 seconds of a video where only 2 seconds of it have the Loch Ness sonar thing?
Video killed the radio star.
Video killed. Oh wait, I'm supposed to.
Internet killed the video star.
I bet you they won't play this song on the radio.
What are you doing?
Well, he said video killed the radio star. So
No, what are you physically doing right now?
Oh, I'm trying to find the little point in time on the video where you see the sonar.
They're not going to give you that preview.
That's it. That was it. Right there. The whole thing. The whole rest of this has nothing on it except that. I am so mad about this right now.
Are you going to flip the table?
I am. I'm going to flip. I'm
Is it
table
possible
flipping
there
right
was?
now.
Is it possible someone was
Oh,
talking?
there it is.
Wait,
Sonar.
what's this? Oh, wait. This. Oh, is that it right there? Sonar reading. That's a picture, though. It's not a video.
You don't even
I
know
guess that's
happening.
what they're
You're gonna-
saying it
I don't
is.
know what's
That
happening.
thing right there. Oh,
They're shy, okay?
I want the Nessie to be real.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead, Ion. Ruin it. You can ruin it. Go ahead.
He's going to ruin it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
So
Don't do it, Ion. It's a trap.
I'll save it for another time.
It's really Mark Hamill.
It's actually Mark Hamill.
It's Mark Hamill in a coat.
It's
Well, it's 3 Mark Hamills stacked on top of each other. In a coat.
three Mark Hamill stacked on top of each other.
At the same time.
Well, how can they be stacked on each other at different times?
That is a temporal difference. And
That looks like a cat. Why are you talking if there's a cat? Just look at the cat.
Because he's being obnoxious. He really, really wants pets. So he's like, no, I could be on your keyboard right now. Yes. That's
Meow.
right. Down you go. Actually, what he probably wants is soft, tasty cat foods. So, okay,
One more article.
one more article. Man, it's
Yeah.
always, all of the Nessie stuff is always so disappointing. Great, we're gonna do the Hobbit because I want to.
You just are going to make a ruling. Why don't you do D&D like Ion or like Morbid asked you? But no, you're going to do the
I'm not gonna
freaking
wait.
Hobbit.
Nope, there's 3 minutes left, and that's what we're doing. I just
I don't agree with your judgment.
yeah, but like two minutes ago,
I feel like I should challenge
over
you
there
to
like
honesty.
just do whatever you want. You're the princess. You
No,
can decide."
didn't. I
now
didn't
you're like,
say
"I
it
don't
all. I
agree
was
with
like
your
everybody
decision."
else.
By the
Whatever.
way, J.R.R. Tolkien stole the idea of hobbits totally from the Kinder and Halflings of Dragonlance,
What?
Forgotten Realms, Forgotten.
You know what?
Forgotten Lance.
Hobbits are older than that.
Yes.
Yes, my mom's older than that too, if you wanted to actually say that.
What? That's ridiculous, and I do not like it. That is why? Why is it doing that? Okay, here we go.
It takes a while for them to register.
Let's see. Nicholas Gentile, a 37-year-old Italian pastry chef, did not just want to pretend to be a hobbit, he wanted to live like one. First, he bought a piece of land in the countryside of Bucanico near the town of Chieti in Abruzzo, where
I like
he
that.
and his wife started building their personal Shire from J.R.R. Tolkien's fictional Middle-earth. Then, on the
It's
27th
fictional?
alongside
How does one get in the
friends
middle of Earth anyway?
and Lord of the Rings fans dressed as an elf, dwarf, hobbit, sorcerer, and humans, he walked more than 120 miles from Chieti to Naples, crossing
not a
mountains and
sorcerer.
rivers. to throw the One Ring, a central plot element in Lord of the Rings, blah, 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 into the volcano crater of Mount Vesuvius.
I suddenly want to do a video montage of The Hobbit done to the Reclaimers. I will walk 500 miles.
God damn it!
I'm pretty sure that's been done
Things you
before.
didn't know you wanted to see.
I would.
I'm just saying. I was like, now you need to see that.
Now face north.
Wait, no, that's stand in the place where you live. Now face.
I was just changing the narrative.
Oh.
That was a terrible change. That is not. You are not a DJ.
Ham and pork.
Those are totally my initials, though.
I would do anything for love but throw that ring in a volcano.
Ways to screw up song titles. Go.
Haven't we already covered all this?
I mean, we might have.
Oh, dang it. Well, I don't know. It's like you guys get the idea. I looked at all the pictures and
You looked at all the pictures, you were reading the thing, and then forgot how to read. Oh, my Lord.
I like
Hang
their
on.
house.
No, Count Morbid. Count Morbid, you share that right now.
this is
You
kind
share that in the
No,
stream.
no,
right
I'm
now.
sharing a better. There, it turns out there's a better one.
a better one. What?
Oh, my Lord. I
So
don't know if I can handle this.
the Festival of Vandarisi is organized every year. It is one of the oldest festivals in Europe, celebrated for almost 500, but it's not older than Puck Fair. Celebrated for almost 500 years, and in which people wear medieval clothes, sing songs, dance, and prepare typical local dishes. So, a Ren Fair. These
I've been to one of
are
those.
these are hobbit clothes, says Gentile. I realize that I have always lived in the Shire. The only thing missing was to become aware of it and to build a village. I wanted people to enter my mind and my fantasy. Many make fun of us. Some think I'm trying to escape from reality. Far from it. I'm living my dream, my adventure. By purchasing that piece of land, I have removed it from a reality that I don't like, and I'm shaping it the way that I want. Yay, I like how this guy thinks. That's what we're doing.
Is it weird that I want to gather up like 12 friends and just visit for breakfast?
You want to go down to
Second
New Zealand?
We just got to come.
Because I miss first breakfast all the time, so we need to do it.
Just come 2 by 2 and ask them to serve cakes and tea and.
That's what famous Dana hates.
I mean, I did work on pancakes.
Yeah.
I ate them all.
What is this?
Oh my God, we totally need to do the dwarf song to famous Dana instead of Bilbo Baggins.
Thing?
Okay.
No.
I got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. 9. Let's not push it.
I went 10 seconds, man. Count Morbid gave me exactly what I needed.
Wow.
Well,
Guys,
that needs to go on a T-shirt.
That does.
you guys are
It's
calm
the
down.
first,
It's
isn't
going to
it?
go along with the T-shirt that I got. I came here and Gunther didn't like it.
Oh man. Okay, you guys. It is 9:30. That brings us basically to the end of the show. So please,
Basically.
yes, remember the magic word is masquerade. So after the show, put it into the comments below on the YouTube so that you can be entered to win the cool, awesome leather hand sculpted fairy house from our vendor, which is
You don't even know.
no, I'm trying to say it.
Facade.
Facade, yes. Face. I kept thinking face odd,
Face-
odd face. No,
face odd.
facade. There we go. Yes, I had it all backwards in my head. I got it. Also, their information is in the low bar. Please go check them out and give them the likes and things. Good night, everybody, and we hope to see you tomorrow in the Hedge on Discord. Links also in the low bar for tomorrow's game. Starts at 6 p.m. And with that said, I guess Count Morbid, this is
Please go away.
Bye, Felicia.
Go all the way.
Gunther ruined it. Go all the way away.
Count Lipstick bids you adieu.
Hello, friends. This is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family.